Alright, it's our favorite time of the month. The new games coming to PS Plus Extra are finally here. So we're going to take a look at what games are coming, what the gameplay is like, as well as their runtime and ratings. So let's jump right into it. All these games will be available to play December 16th, except one of them has been out for 2 days already. Let's do the short version for the short attention spans. We got Assassin's Creed Mirage, Wolong Fallen Dynasty, Skate Story, which is a day one drop, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Planet Coaster 2, and Cat Quest 3. Yes! I've been waiting for this. I almost bought it. And Lego Horizon Adventures. Isn't this a monthly game? Paw Patrol Grand Prix. Paw Patrol World. And for PlayStation Plus Premium, we've got Soul Calibur 3. And then we got some announcement about Sony Pictures Core, but I don't even recommend downloading it. So that was your short version. If you appreciate video front-loading the content, drop a like for the algo on your way out. If you want to stick around and learn more about the games, including their runtime and Metacritic ratings, let's get to the gameplay. Assassin's Creed Mirage is a return to the roots of the franchise. Smaller, stealthier, and laser-focused on being an assassin again, which means the runtime is similar to the first Assassin's Creed games instead of the huge open-world ones. You play as a street thief navigating a 9th century Baghdad filled with markets, rooftops, and political intrigue. Is this Aladdin? Street rat. Biddy-biddy-doo. The gameplay focuses on classic stealth, blending into crowds, parkouring across light rooftops, and taking out targets with precision instead of brute force. You are fast and agile and have new tools to play with, like throwing knives, blow darts, and the assassin focus ability. What makes this entry unique is its scale. It's a shorter, more focused Assassin's Creed experience without the massive RPG sprawl and bloated busywork. There's no level grinding, no huge skill trees, just missions, targets, and that classic loop of stalking, planning, and striking. If you loved Assassin's Creed 1, Revelations, or even Splinter Cell style stealth, this is the closest the series has been to its root in over a decade. It was released in 2023 and has a Metacritic score of 76 with a user score of 7.0. Wolong Fallen Dynasty is a fast, punishing action RPG from Team Ninja. It was released in 2023 and has a Metacritic score of 80. This is from the same people that made Nioh and Bloodborne, so you know what to expect. The gameplay is all about speed, parries, and precision. Instead of heavy stamina management, the entire combat system revolves around timing your deflects. If you learn the enemy patterns, you feel unstoppable, and if you don't, you're dead in seconds. It's brutally fair and incredibly satisfying when it actually clicks. And just to be clear, because I know some people still mix these up, this is not Black Myth Wukong. This is Wolong. Totally different team, totally different universe, totally different gameplay style. What makes Wolong unique is the morale system. The more you fight and the fewer times you die, the stronger you become within each level. It adds this tactical rhythm to exploration and encourages bold, aggressive play. So if you like games like Sekiro, Nioh, or even Elden Rings, this sits right in that challenging, stylish action lane. You can beat the main story in under 26 hours, and for the platinum, you're looking at upwards of 47 hours. Skate Story was just released on PS Plus Extra. I'm pretty sure this is a day one drop for us. It's so new that How Long to Beat doesn't even have a time for it right now. But some people are saying it could take up to 6 or 10 hours. So that qualifies it as a short game. It's been out for a few days already if you haven't played it yet, and it's basically about a demon who turns into glass and has a contract with the devil. It sounds weird, but you have to find moons and eat the moon. It's very similar to games like Sword of the Sea, where the tricks look cool and flashy, but they're pretty optional. The skate controls are closer to games like Tony Hawk versus like Skate or Sessions, although they do get kind of finicky when you're doing more complicated tricks, because you have to use L1, L2, R1, R2, they're all different foot positions. Overall, it's a very relaxing and stylish experience. Just download it and play it for an hour and see if it's the type of game that will click for you. So far, the few ratings that have been coming in have been very favorable. It's currently sitting at an 80 on Metacritic. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink is a vibrant anime-style action role-playing game. This is a spin-off of the highly popular Grand Blue Fantasy Gacha universe. It features a main story campaign, but is heavily focused on a deep, repeatable endgame quest structure, which can be played both in solo and in co-op. The combat is fast-paced, high-octane action, where you control one of a larger roster of uniquely designed characters in a party of 4. Each character has a distinct, elaborate moveset, special abilities, and an ultimate attack. The core loop involves taking on challenging monster hunts and boss battles to earn materials for crafting and upgrading your weapons, gear, and sigils, the game's skill enhancement items. It is often described as a mix between the Tales of Arise series and the Monster Hunter series, because it has the repetitive material grinding endgame quest structure and massive boss fights. Fans of God Eater or Final Fantasy XVI would likely enjoy its flashy team-based action. What's cool about it is the flexibility. If you're not into challenging action, there's an assist mode, even a full assist option where combat is mostly automated, letting you focus on story and exploration. Perfect if you just want to enjoy floating between islands, talking to characters, and soaking in the world. Story-wise, it's classic high fantasy JRPG. So if you're a fan of those, you know what you're getting into. Up next, we got my personal favorite of the list, Cat Quest 3. I've been waiting for this for a while. In my last video, I literally described how I just beat Cat Quest 1 and Cat Quest 2 this year and can't wait for Cat Quest 3, and it's finally here. These are short RPGs. I know that seems like an oxymoron, but yes, RPGs exist in a short game format. These are usually pretty well rated and loved by fans. Cat Quest 3 has the best rating out of the three. Both users and critics gave it an 80. It's a perfect mix of lighthearted fun and fast-paced RPG action. You play as a cat, or two if you want to play co-op, exploring a colorful world filled with monsters, dungeons, loot, and silly cat puns at every turn. The gameplay is simple but super satisfying. You hack, slash, and use your magic abilities, and you blast through enemies while very quickly leveling up your cat. You learn new abilities, you collect treasures, the combat is fast and fluid, and the co-op mode makes it even more chaotic and fun. What makes this unique is its charm and accessibility. Unlike every JRPG, you don't have to commit 100 hours for this. And it doesn't take itself too seriously. It is packed with cute animations, witty dialogue, and a playful story about cats, kingdoms, and adventures, all the while keeping the RPG systems streamlined so you're never too overwhelmed. If you've played the first one or the second one, it's a natural progression. You have to play this one. There's more dungeons, there's more loot, and more co-op mischief. It also scratches a similar itch to the Ni no Kuni or Tearaway games. So yes, it's an RPG, but it's not about high difficulty or epic drama. It's about cute, chaotic fun and exploring a world that's equal parts adorable and adventure. The perfect game for us to try on PS Plus Extra, so I'm happy about this one. Planet Coaster 2 is a theme park builder. It's basically a dream come true for anyone who's ever wanted to build the roller coaster of their dreams and watch it go hilariously wrong. The gameplay is all about creative freedom. You design rides, place attractions, manage staff, and balance finances while keeping your guests happy. The building tools are incredibly deep, letting you tweak every track, path, and scenery piece to your exact vision. It is a mix of creativity and strategy that's surprisingly addictive. What makes it unique is the level of detail and control. You can create elaborate coasters with loops, twists, and drops, theme entire areas with precision, or just sit back and watch your park run. Sandbox mode lets you go wild, while career mode adds financial challenges and objectives to test your management skills. Story-wise, there's no narrative. It's all about making your park your own and experimenting with rides, designs, and crazy park ideas. If you used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day, or Planet Zoo, this is a modern, polished, and flexible evolution of that, with way more customization and freedom than ever. And that's all I'm going to say about that. LEGO Horizon Adventures we just got as a monthly game, so I'm not sure why it's also on PS Plus Extra. Like, what's the point of that? We're going to claim it anyways. We don't have to worry about it leaving. So don't worry about this one. And also the two Paw Patrol games I'm not going to talk about. Play these with your kids if you have young kids. And then we have Soul Calibur 3 for premium. I'm not going to talk about that one either, because this video will be super long and most of you have left already. So if you're still kicking around in this video and you happen to be a member, the huge spreadsheet that's available to you will be updated. Remember that yellow means last chance to play. So the current new games are labeled like this. They have a white font with a dark gray background. So these titles will look like these titles, and the new games we talked about in this video are going to be the new gray ones. If you've got trouble with the colors, there is a legend, and that explains it all. So again, this spreadsheet's for members only, and it will be updated with the brand new games. It has a critic rating and platinum hours and rushed hours of every game that's above a rating of 70. So if you want to get access to that, become a member today. If you want the video version, there is an hour-long video that shows you every game above 80. That's all for the video, and until next time, be a friend, and I'll see you again.